Hi there, this is Moaz Ahmad. Our today's topic is this: why waging global boycott campaign in solidarity with Palestine is irreversible. Apartheid is a crime against humanity. Israel has deprived millions of Palestinians of their liberty and property. It has perpetuated a system of gross racial discrimination and inequality. It has systematically incarcerated and tortured thousands of Palestinians, contrary to the rules of international law. It has, in particular, waged a war against a civilian population, in particular children. The people of Africa have a magnificently glorious tradition of struggle, not only for their own survival and freedom, but for the rights, security, and future of all people everywhere. Taking Israel to the International Court of Justice, ICJ, by the South African government is a testament to the deep concern Africans share for their brothers and sisters all around the world, particularly those who are the victims of oppression and genocide. Following the announcement of prominent rights activists from across the globe to launch global boycott campaign in solidarity with Palestine, I feel compelled to attach my voice on behalf of the people of Nigeria, Africa, and every black community in the world to amplify the call for justice, peace, and recognition of the struggle of the people of Palestine, who have known nothing for over 74 years but tensions. Why would I consider the global boycott campaign in solidarity with Palestine irreversible? Enjoy. Since the beginning of the war, 7 months now, Israel had launched one of the most extensive bombing campaigns in the 21st century against a population of about 2.2 million people. More than 34,900 Palestinians, most of whom are children and women, had been killed and had colossally injured over 78,500. There is no reason why whatsoever we should relax our position. A January estimate calculates that more than half of the buildings across Gaza had been grossly damaged or destroyed. In the month of January this year, American officials told Israeli officials that what was done in the north of Gaza could not be done to the south. And yet, after the defenseless and unarmed Palestinians were asked to move to the south for fear of being killed, Israel went ahead in broad daylight, as it always does, to bomb the north in such a way that Biden himself admitted is indiscriminate. Then why should we relax our boycott campaign? Part of the plans of Israel are, after the war, Israel's seizure of land in Gaza will continue, and Israeli occupation of the territory inevitable. Farid Zakaria wrote, about 1 in 4 are on the brink of famine, and almost all are dependent on food aid. The water supply as of late December is 7% of what it was before the war. Most of its hospitals no longer function. A visiting Oxford-based surgeon, Nick Maynard, is reported to have described this condition at a hospital in Gaza, one of the few that are partially functioning. We saw mainly a lot of children coming in with the most appalling injuries, many of whom you knew were going to die, and you couldn't give them any relief. There was often no muffin. There was nowhere for them to die in dignity. So often, they were just literally left on the floor of the corner of the emergency department to die. No people of conscience should relax when innocent human beings had been reduced to ashes. On a historical day of February 18th, Friday 2024, another tragic agenda was unveiled. Richard Allen Greene and Elliot Gotney of CNN shared with the world the plans unveiled by the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Gruesome plans he crafted for Gaza's future past Hamas. Addressing the conference of presidents of major American Jewish organizations in Jerusalem, he shared a pamphlet which begins that complete demilitarization of the enclave, closing off the territory's southern border with Egypt, as well as the overhaul of Gaza's civil administration and education system will be conducted by Israel. Finally, the plan reiterates that Israel's insistence that it will not be forced by the international community to recognize a Palestinian state should be considered. Why would we consider our relaxation for the global boycott against these people? Therefore, the global boycott campaign in solidarity with Palestine we are ventilating today is not merely a means to secure the security and well-being of the entire Palestinian population. Our campaign today is a prerequisite for the redemption of Palestine, a country that has been under this globally sophisticated, coordinated assault, and for the beginning of a new era of world history, leaving behind the shameful legacy of the intimidation, torture, and humiliation, as well as dehumanization of the Palestinian people. These people have enjoyed this kind of humiliation, dehumanization for over the decades. Incontestably, if we can end genocide and injustice in any region of the world, we would have achieved something very worthwhile. God says in the Holy Quran, whoever kills one man has killed the whole of humanity, and whoever saves one man has saved the whole of humanity. If we can vigorously stand with Palestinians in their own struggle, we have begun to change the world. Moaz Ahmad, foreign policy analyst, and writes from Nigeria. Thank you.